This is the Reate Tiger. I'm choosing to start my YouTube channel with this knife because it is the example that I compare every other knife in my collection to in terms of manufacturing quality, materials, action, everything. One of my favorite parts about this knife is the screwless design. You cannot see an exposed screw anywhere on this knife. It is actually constructed from the inside. You can see the serial number right here on the inside. 119. The Reate Tiger is designed by Alvin Lee, a genius in my opinion. It is constructed of titanium for the handle, titanium milled clip with a hidden screw, of course. You can see some of the internal milling here. They even have that line texture on the inside. You can get this with a diamond texture as well. And they did a large diamond texture from, I believe it was River's Edge Cutlery, exclusive. It is just exceptional in every way. The blade is M390 steel, hollow grind here, compound with the tip flat grind, much thicker out here for strength. Reasonably slicey here, despite how thick the handle is. And you can see the raised backspacer. Just my favorite design of all time. It has a zirconium pivot collar. I love the accent. Look at the way the blade plays with the light. Just amazing. The ergonomics, outstanding. It just melts in my hand. Feels like it was made for my hand. With the guard. It's unbelievable. You could just cut forever like this. Even the reverse grip is amazing. Reate is a premium Chinese knife manufacturer. They range typically in the $300 plus range. This was $377. I swear I would not sell this knife for double that or more. I'm not sure how limited they are, but I don't think they're widely available. Alvin Lee also makes a full custom of this Tiger. This is the production of his custom Tiger. He makes a custom and exotic materials. Zircuti would be my favorite with the handle. But my entire collection is monochromatic silver or black, so this is perfect for me. The detent is perfect on this knife. You can feel it load up the energy and, oh, failed it for the first time. You can fail it. It feels amazing action. It's not completely drop shot, but it's hydraulic in the sense that it feels like quality. It's not just completely free fall. It has some resistance there. Let me see if I can get that. But yeah, it's amazing action. That centering is the type of centering where you don't have to question it. It's just dead perfect all the way up the blade. This is the centering I compare every other knife centering to. This is my personal Excalibur, the Reate Tiger. Has been for over a year now, possibly 2 years. It is just the most perfect pocket knife of all time, in my opinion. Production knife, at least. The lockup is rock solid on this liner lock. It is a steel liner lock. It is not a titanium liner lock, but that has no downside. It does have a stop pin. I thought it might have internal pins, but it is a stop pin. It's my favorite knife in the collection, and that's why I'm starting my YouTube channel with this. Every other knife will have to follow this. If I can find it available, I will link it below. The way it plays with the light on that blade is one of my favorite parts of this, with this grind and that upswept Persian style with the recurve also. If you don't know, a recurve is when the grind actually goes back up this direction, making an arc. Excuse my dog. But yeah, that recurve. Recurve compound tanto with the harpoon. Look at that. Feels like it was custom made for your hand. Unbelievable. This knife has been #1 for me for over a year, like I said. I just can't say enough things about it. Whenever I see it on Facebook, I have to chime in on it, how it's my favorite ever. The Reate Tiger. Thank you, Alvin Lee and Reate, for making this happen. Just exceptional. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more knife videos. A few things I wanted to add on about this knife, and I'm also adjusting my setup for this channel. But a couple cool things. This pivot, it comes with a special tool to adjust the pivot. There's no Torx here. It's a custom pivot, meaning you have to use that tool to make any adjustments here. Now, I haven't made any adjustments because it's been perfect from the jump. Hasn't changed since. Hasn't backed out on me at all. It stayed perfect and true ever since I got it. The other thing I wanted to mention is that the blade steel is hard to find. You see it. You just see Reate marked right here. You don't see a blade steel unless you rotate it, only when it's in the middle position. M390 super steel. Unbelievable. Keeps the reverse side perfectly clean of any markings. Very rare in a production knife. And that custom pivot is also very, very rare in a production knife. Almost always you'll have a Torx. Just a couple other things I wanted to mention about that knife, but just the perfect knife to start my channel with, because it is the metric by which I measure every other blade for sure. Favorite knife of all time, the Reate Tiger. Let's see what that balance point is. Very heavy handle. Yep. So, pretty much perfect. Action is just unbelievable. Look at this. Show you again. I think earlier I was cutting off the top of the video a lot more, but look at that. Just so hydraulic. Thanks again for watching.